I'm going to put it on IRL this time because if we interact with the chat, then we can put it in IRL and we're guaranteed a load more views than game shows or talk shows, whatever it is. Alrighty ho. You added your things, Manny? Nothing. And you played nothing. Great. Do, 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 do.
Play, the video game podcast starts now.
Hello and welcome to the Click Click Play podcast, episode 31. It keeps on going and I keep getting more and more surprised each time. Let's just put the camera back. Well, I'm your host, BiggusBennus, and joining me as always is... wow, what part of Andre is that?
Yes. Wait, what?
Andre, the giant.
Oh, we started.
Are we allowed to talk?
I permit you to talk. We are.
Everybody, we
Very cool.
started. Hey.
How are
hey,
you?
everybody. I'm fantastic. I'm still in bed, which is great. And yeah, I'm excited for this podcast today. 'Cause I feel like we're going to talk about one thing, one game.
One game. What's that?
Game. Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
The game.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yes.
Zelda. Oh, what's that one?
I can't wait to talk about a fucking 40-year-old game for an hour.
Okay. Well, and all that little voice moaning in the background, as always, is our very own resident Xbox fan. Everyone, token Xbox fan, Manny GPT.
What's everybody? Sorry, I'm playing Fallout at the moment.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
just
I'm glad
say,
you're.
I feel like I'm a bigger Xbox fan than my brother is.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
When was the last time you've turned on your Xbox?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I turned my Xbox on yesterday. No, not
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
Wednesday. I was watching a bit more of
What's on
Glow.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great program. Yeah. Also with us is our resident expert in the field of video games, Jordan Reese.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh. How's it going?
I'm right. Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, not bad. Andre, what have you been up to this week?
I'm watching the Gamescom Xbox conference.
Well,
at
I'm
the
glad you're all
moment, and
paying
Doesn't this
attention
look-
to this
doesn't this look
podcast.
really cool?
I need to announce that
Build your own
they-
Jurassic World? What
Oh,
the
that's
fuck?
Fuck you, Manny. I was about to announce that.
Well, we couldn't hear him because his mic's so terrible that we can't understand what he's saying. So, Jordan, do you want to tell us?
So Microsoft have just announced a build your Jurassic Park type game, Jurassic World kind of thingy, like I guess like a Sam, what would you call, like a City Skylines for Jurassic Park type deal.
Zoo
It's
Tycoon,
gonna
is
be
it?
like a Zoo Tycoon kind of game.
Yeah, that kind of shit. It's called Jurassic Park Evolution. I'm so up for that.
Yeah,
So up for that. Yeah.
I love Tycoon
Anyway, yeah,
type
I'm
of
good,
games.
Ben. How are you?
I'm very good. Yeah, guys, I was on holiday. On Thursday, I went to Sitges, which is a little town along the coast. Then I got out off the metro was like went down to the metro or the underground, as you folk might say, and like the train was ages, and then the one in front, just the one on the other side of the platform, kind of stopped, and everybody was like evacuated from it, and I was like, oh god, come on, this is terrible. And then like 20 minutes later, my train came up, then caught it, went to the train station, and then like my phone lit up. And then I found out there was that terrorist attack. So I just want to say thanks to everyone who sent messages, like asking how I was, and it was really cool. Getting messages on Twitch, Instagram, everything like that. I went
Did you just say the terrorist attack was pretty cool?
It was no, that I knew I was going to end up messing up saying like thanks to everyone, but no, it was nice to see lots of people who follow me on Twitch and Instagram, and mainly Twitch actually. Asking how I was, so thank you guys. It felt quite warm, but yeah, I went today to see it, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna see what happened, see where it was, and like pay a bit of respect. And I couldn't, like, when you go there, you're like, whoa, you're kind of overcome with emotion. There's just so many people like crying, and there's like you see teddy bears where like the kids have been killed, and yeah, this is great. Happy start to the podcast, isn't it? I had a nice. I didn't have a nice holiday. It was really boring.
I was going to say, as much as it's probably still sad, the rest of the world has moved on, which is really shitty. I think that's a sad indication of where
No,
we
dude, it
are.
hasn't moved on, man. It hasn't. We're still moaning
Like
about
fuck.
statues over here in the U.S. So we haven't moved
Microaggressions and
on.
white privilege, and
I gotta say, Trump's statement was
Toilets.
very, very nice. And then he came out
he
with
didn't
some kind of
fucking write it, that's why.
yeah. But then like I love the 5 minutes later. Oh, I'm gonna do what this guy did. It's like, well, that guy didn't actually do anything. Yeah, and just came out with some
Welcome
kind
to
of
the
old
gaming
wives' tale.
podcast, everybody.
Anyway, yes, I went on holiday and it was boring because I had no computer there. I had my Switch though, and that was my week. So, by the way, guys, you might notice we are now in the IRL category. So that means we're going to be chatting away with the chat. So if you've got any messages, feel free to partake in the discussion. Andre, what have you been up to this week?
I have been up to absolutely nothing. Now that I think about it, just been working too much, working way too much. That's it. And I've been playing a lot of Switch, so that's nice.
Yeah. Can you play the Switch when you're working?
Yeah, I bring it to work and play it during my break.
Okay. Jordan, how about you? How was your week?
Yeah, good. Game of Thrones leaked, so that was class. So I got to see 2
don't
episodes of
say.
Game of Thrones in 1 week.
Is that a big thing? Is that
yeah.
like a crazy thing that's happening?
What, Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones is quite a big thing. Do you watch it, man?
Wish I gave a shit about it.
Oh, you know what sucks? You would love Game of Thrones more than anyone I know, and you just don't give it a chance because people like it. So that's like a weird.
You don't like good things, Manny. Well, you're still playing Fallout 4, aren't you?
Yeah, no. I'm watching the thing.
Well, Paddy's asking, by the way, Manny, he's visiting Orlando and Miami. Miami, where's good to party?
Wait, you're coming to Orlando?
No, Rob.
Oh, Rob's coming to Orlando? Fucking. I don't know, man. Everything closes at 2, and I usually leave the apartment at like 12:30, so nothing.
Unless you're in Orlando, which everything closes at like 12 o'clock at night.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything in Orlando closes at 2, so.
Yeah.
Like last.
See, us Miami boys, we're used to going out at fucking 12:30 at night. That's when the party's just getting started. So.
Oh, that's a bit late.
Yeah.
Last Saturday I went out at 4 a.m. I left the house at 4 a.m.
God.
Yeah, but you went to go do other stuff, man.
Yeah, I went to a sauna.
You
It
went
was
to have a
amazing.
different kind of party.
Went to a bathhouse, as you might say. So Manu, what have you been up to this week?
Nothing, man. I went out to the movies last night, and I saw
God.
freaking Spider-Man.
You warned us.
What a fucking cool movie, man. And the whole time I'm watching Spider-Man, I'm just like, dude, the game is probably going to be incredible, and I'm fucking so looking forward to fucking Spider-Man coming out later.
Yeah.
You need a PlayStation though.
It's fucking fine. I'll buy it on an emulator.
Oh yeah, you can buy it on an emulator. Okay.
So much wrong with that sentence.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've been really desperate to try and find a PS3. I want to buy a PS3 because I want to play Ni no Kuni. How come you guys, you Americans, get Ni no Kuni on PlayStation Now? I thought I could probably finish it in a week and get the week's free trial of PS Now. We don't get it for some reason.
That's weird. Really?
It's annoying, yeah. Especially with it's all Welsh, isn't it? Oh boy. That little character. But yeah, why Ni no Kuni, they're bringing out a sequel, why can you only play it on a PlayStation 3? You can't play it on PlayStation Fallout, PlayStation Now, there's no remaster, there's not even a re-release.
It's because you guys, I mean, I'm not even gonna say
It's a good
it.
game. It's a very good game. It's difficult though. What about you, Jordan? What have you been up to? What Welsh things have you been doing?
Planted a tree.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's such a Welsh thing to do.
Daffodils as well, is there?
Yeah, leeks, man.
Oh boy.
What?
I've gone Indian now.
Is that the name of the tree?
Is that euphemism, or have you been... Are we expecting little
No,
Jordans coming along?
Planted a tree. I thought I was considering my carbon footprint, and I thought I'd try to offset it by planting a tree.
Caroline Lucas would be proud.
Congrats, you're still a piece of shit.
Yeah. Is your PlayStation still on right now? Still running. Oh, I think you can pre-download Uncharted, by the way. Just reminded me why my PlayStation was still on.
I think that I have, but I'll have to check.
Yeah. In the chat, we've got some little messages. Manny can't watch Game of Thrones as long as sensible people like it. Yeah. When the spin-offs come out, then Manny will be like, "Oh, I'll start watching season 1 of Game of Thrones."
You know what sucks? He's gonna watch it and be like, "Man, this Game of Thrones thing's really good." Like, I can't believe.
The thing is, I don't watch TV because I'm not a fucking loser. So
Just video games.
I'll just stream it on the computer.
You just pirated.
I'll just pirate it.
Hey,
Welcome to the Click
Record.
Click. Welcome to the Click Click podcast where we encourage pirating shit.
Okay. Okay. Zachary has planted a tree over his pot of gold. Very Welsh.
Is that right?
Almost.
No.
Close enough.
No.
No.
Oh, tinly panly tinly binay.
All right. Shall we?
All right.
Shall we go into games
Go on then.
before we offend everyone?
All right, go into games before.
time to play the game. It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it. All about your debt, and if you can pay it. It's all about pain, and who's gonna make it.
What games are you playing like? Bloody hell. Yeah, games. So, games. Speaking of like with the wrestling kind of thing, are you going to be watching SummerSlam tonight, Jordan? Speaking of video games, are you watching SummerSlam?
I'll watch it tomorrow. I watched NXT today, the Takeover Boston, which was really good.
It's always good, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it started with a rock band, which I always appreciate. It just reminds you of old school wrestling.
You mean they didn't have Pitbull?
No, it did have like there were a couple of theme like songs for the event. One of them was a band called Code Orange, which is like a really hardcore band, and then there was another song that just played in between, which was some kind of rap music.
Yeah.
But it was fine. But the band actually kicked off, and then also played out like one of the guys as they went out, which I appreciated. That was good. But yeah, I'll watch SummerSlam tomorrow. Kind of fallen off the wagon a bit.
Yeah.
With
I have
wrestling.
no idea.
Although
I'm wearing. You know who this is?
I can't see you. I don't watch. Oh, I can. Give me a sec. I can. Let's have a look.
You don't watch us.
Finn Balor.
There we are.
Wait. You know what?
You didn't watch me?
You don't watch me. Watching Gamescom.
Yeah, so games. I think there's a game that everyone except the person who doesn't play video games has been playing.
Sonic
the Hedgehog.
Mania.
Wait, where's the? Let me find the Sonic theme to play in the background. Where's the Sonic theme anyway?
It goes like this. This game sucks. Sucks. There was only one good one, and that's number 2 or 3.
I'll be the since I don't like Sonic and I've played Sonic Mania. Almost.
How can you? Okay, let's talk.
Time for Sonic. There we go. I've played a little bit of an intro music. So
perfect.
How good is Sonic?
Oh, you're asking me?
Let's ask Jordan because he wrote a review.
I want to hear Jordan's.
Read the fucking review then.
It goes like this.
That would make an interesting podcast.
Is the new trick that it's on the fucking Switch and that's it? Is it the?
No, there's some other new things. He's really fast.
Can you play as Knuckles?
Yes.
Is it weird that I preferred the show back in the day than the game?
Which show?
It was a cartoon show. I forget. Hold on, I'll let you know on that.
There's good ones and there's bad ones, so you let me know and I'll judge
See
you.
which one was good.
So Sonic,
3D.
It's an 8 out of 10. I really like it. A lot of people there's a lot of things being said about Sonic Mania. One of them being it's the best ever Sonic game. That's not true, and that was I think the through line of my review was proving and stating that isn't the case. And the best one, as Andre will tell you, is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That is the best Sonic game.
Sonic 3D. Gonna jump in the hoop.
Yeah. But it's good. It feels exactly like the Mega Drive ones. It's got a good mix of old school stuff and original things. The music is awesome. They've like remastered and remixed all the songs. There's some really cool bosses and moments and throwbacks. And it's kind of got a bit of a story in it as well.
Yeah, I haven't got very far. I only got to the third act. It's great having it on the Switch. How many acts are there?
Well, there's 2 acts per stage.
So, that's what I mean. Yeah, how many stages are
there? 8, something like that. It's kind of it's very typically sized for a Sonic game. It feels quite similar to like Sonic 2 or Sonic 3. Sonic 3 Knuckles is kind of like 2 games in one, so that's extra long. That's why it's the best. You should play that one. But yeah, it's really good. It's got a cool little animated sequence at the start and at the end, which ties in Sonic CD. Plays really well on the Switch. I've got the Steam version pre-ordered as well, so I'll play it kind of on a big screen with the surround sound at some point later in the month. But yeah, really fucking enjoyed it.
I really liked on the Switch. I was impressed with the frame rate. Like super smooth.
It's only a Sonic game.
I know, but it still looks really good. Like you can. I can't remember what games that we're playing on the Switch where they've got like really bad frame rate. But how does it? Do you know?
Overcooked.
Overcooked, yeah.
Yeah. You know how? And that doesn't seem like the most demanding of games.
Zelda in parts.
Yeah, have they fixed that at all?
I think there's improvements. Yeah.
All right, yeah, no, I really liked it, but yeah, it looks beautiful. Are you on
Andre,
dry?
what are you saying?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
What are you saying about Sonic specifically?
I'm enjoying Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
I don't think it's an amazing game. I mean, let me tell you what I like first. I like the art style of the game. It looks beautiful. Like I like that the pixelated look it has, but every character is super animated, and the every stage seems so different from the last, and I like that. I like how giant the maps are. Like I feel like you would never see the same thing more than once. Like every playthrough, I feel like you'd find a new area to go through. What I don't like about that game is I move too fast. I wish I can play as Mario and just like slowly run through it, because you miss out on such cool things. You have to stop what you're doing, like stop them. I wish you were
you missing
smaller.
out on?
You're missing out on a lot of stuff. Like these are big maps you're running on, and like you run past a bunch of coins. You're just like, oh well, I don't want to give up this
You don't
momentum.
have to collect every coin.
I know, but that's what I like to do. And
They're not coins, they're rings.
The rings, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, I guess I'm like halfway done with the game. I'm in some like just strictly underwater level right now.
Who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Sonic and Tails. I have them both.
Yeah, good choice.
How long did it take to get past that level at the beginning where there's the water that rises or the liquid that rises?
In the 3 blocks, that's the first time I got a game over. And I was like, oh, well, this game is terrible. Like, I hated the game. Right when that happened, I was like, I'm done with this game. I put it down.
Those rotating blocks. I find like if I jumped against those rotating blocks at a certain angle, I died. Even though I'm like, how am I dying? It's just like it's flat.
Squished you. It's supposed to be like squishing you, and you're like, oh, well, you're dead now.
Yeah. Oh,
but it was the most annoying aspect of that level.
Yeah.
And like you had to go through that. It's not like you could jump over it, and like that was like the one path you had to take.
And at the end of that, you've got to jump on those 2 moving platforms, and if you fall, you've got to do those blocks again. I was getting pretty angry at that. But it's like it's fun.
Overall, I think this is my favorite Sonic game I've played ever. I mean, I've only played
which ones have you played?
I played the first one, and I played the second one, and I played a bunch of the 3D ones, which are terrible. I can't wait for the 3D one to come out, and everyone be like, "Oh yeah, Sonic's shitty again." Now we don't have to talk about Sonic anymore.
Yeah.
Apparently, the end of this game is the start of that one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I'm up for a 3D Sonic game.
If it's good, but I think in terms of the ones you've played, like the first one is obviously a classic, but really, really dated now. Everyone says the second one's the best, and I've never really thought that, but it is really good, really polished. But by far the best is 3 and Knuckles. So if you haven't played that one, just get it buy it on Amazon and then get it on an emulator.
I think I'll just skip step 1 and just get it on.
I think the last time I played a Sonic game, I was about 10, maybe 9. I do not remember. Which one? If I had to go back and play one, would it be Sonic 2?
If you had to.
Yeah. Well, if I said, okay, I want to play a Sonic game, I want to go back and play one. Which one?
Just play Sonic Mania. Just restart Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
So a lot of the fun of Sonic Mania is a lot of it is throwbacks and nostalgia for like Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and Sonic CD. I'm sure there's other bits and pieces kind of thrown in, but a lot of it is nostalgia for those games, because after that it all went tits up. Even in the Mega Drive era, there was the shitty pseudo 3D one, and then just everything after that was pretty much crap. I think the only highlight was like a lot of people like the Advance games, the Game Boy Advance games, which were 2D and fast, but felt very different to Sonic, and had a worse art style. None of the cool little story bits.
Wasn't there a Sonic RPG? Wasn't that like a thing?
Probably at some point, and he was probably terrible.
You say Sonic RPG?
Yeah, a Sonic RPG by Square Enix. I actually heard it was good.
Wow. Was it better than Mario? Yeah, was it better than Mario?
That's what he was. He was on the DS. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
He was it might be BioWare.
Yeah, I think it was something like someone important made it. And I was like, oh, that's
it was decent, but it was just an RPG with a Sonic skin on it. But no, Ben, you should download Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's very important you download Sonic 3 and Knuckles and not Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay.
Just download Sonic 3 and Knuckles and play that. Okay.
Yeah, I've played a bit of multiplayer as well. Did you play any multiplayer, John? Or were you scared of getting
No. I'm
your
scared
ass
of what?
kicked?
Yeah.
Have you beaten that
that's why
Tetris
I didn't.
level yet? That top score.
That's a spoiler.
Oh, all right. Is that coming up? Yeah. The
So that whole boss is a homage to Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
No, I meant the like your Puyo Puyo Tetris that your girlfriend has the top score of. I was asking if you.
Oh right, we're not talking about Sonic. No, I haven't played it this week.
No.
Too busy.
But that boss was quite good. I played against my friend who was visiting, and yeah, she kicked my ass. It was quite embarrassing. But the multiplayer is really cool in Sonic.
I haven't
This is
touched that
the
yet.
split screen stuff, yeah.
Yeah, split screen. Yay! Finally, decent split screen.
So that's Sonic 2.
Is it?
Mm.
Okay. Chat is saying, Paddy says, I never liked Sonic. It was never very realistic. Were people playing Sonic? Yeah, those hedgehogs, they're not blue in real life.
What games do you like of interest?
He said he really likes Sonic Heroes.
It's not realistic.
More realistic, way more
Gritty,
realistic.
Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, realistic. Zach says, I hated those 3D Sonic, so Sonic 3 will never be better than 2 just because 3 reminds me of 3D. Sin says, so he can
Okay.
run underwater. Slowly.
Slowly underwater.
But he can jump very
kind of
high.
jump, which makes no sense because he should be able to swim since he's underwater. I guess hedgehogs can't swim. I guess. I'm going to go test that out later.
And got a question. Oh no, that's not a question from about. That's not a question about Sonic. And click play. Let's play of all the 3D Sonics. Says Rob. Would you be up for that?
God.
Hedgehogs
No.
aren't fast either. Says Sin. Yeah, it's not realistic at all. Okay. Anything to say, Manny? You're going to be playing this game?
What, Sonic?
Yeah.
If when I the only place I'll see myself getting Sonic is on the Switch, and I'm not gonna get anything for the Switch until I beat Zelda. So maybe
Oh.
if I beat Zelda, I'll do it.
Have you
So-
started Zelda at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the Karika Village.
Oh, cool.
Okay. You got
Started that.
Yeah, you got off the plateau. I'm impressed.
Mhm.
How many
Yeah, I
hours
got a
have you
cool
played?
horse. I got an all black horse. It's real fast. It's fucking dope.
Did you meet the person with the maracas?
Yeah, the little,
Okay, good.
It's so full of
the
you.
little maraca person.
I didn't meet him until like way later on in the game, and I was like, "Oh, this would have been super helpful at the beginning."
Yeah, I think you're meant to go through well, not meant to, but it kind of guides you between those two mountains and then
Mhm.
up the track so you meet him. But I think did you say you went the other way, Andre?
Yeah, I went completely in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
I was doing some weird shit at the beginning of that game.
I've never met that motherfucker.
That's probably why you don't like the weapon degradation thing, because by the end of it, I had like 40 swords and like
Yeah,
20.
it didn't help you right
Weapon, fucking. The weapon system in that game is fucking dumb. Just give me a master sword and that's it.
That
John,
makes
you
it-
said you didn't actually get to, you didn't find Maraca
Oh no, Jordan didn't find Morocco Man. I found him like eventually.
Yeah, I found him within a few hours. You didn't, John?
No, I've never seen him. Oh, prick.
You've never seen it, really?
Wow.
that is kind of insane, because that game would be impossible without.
I've got some maracas I need to
Nah.
give to somebody. I assume it's him.
Hester's Maracas
yeah.
or something.
Not impossible.
I mean, especially in the like at the end of that game, when like you have to go through like 5 swords. I'm still playing the master mode version. I'm still
Mhm.
not off the Great Plains. That shit's really tough.
Yeah,
Is it fun though?
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
It changes up the game a lot. I feel like if I was just to replay it, I'd be like way too good at it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well done. Right. Yeah. So speaking of, we've been playing Sonic. Well, Manny, you've been playing Zelda. Then are you enjoying it? Have you been playing Zelda this week?
Yeah, I actually just was playing Zelda not too long ago. Yeah, usually, like I told you guys already, I play that game right before I go to bed or right when I wake up early in the morning, and I don't want to get out of bed yet, so I just take my Switch and I'll play it until my hands cramp up, and then
Mhm.
that's when I'll stop playing.
You
and I'll
like
get
it?
up and start my day.
Nice. Speaking of then, well, we're talking about Sonic earlier. So speaking of like brand new games, John, you've been playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
For
How
the
was it?
Switch?
Technically, it is new because it's Skyrim Special Edition, which I think came out this year.
Jesus. Bro.
How are you enjoying it?
I've barely played so far because I'm just fucking around with the mod setup and just making it work properly. But yeah, I just want to do like one last playthrough of that because I don't think I ever really did any of the DLC either. So I just want to get a good modded setup working and just go through it and kind of put that one to bed.
Are there as
It's
many
quick.
mods on the special edition as there was on the old one?
Assumedly not. I'm just using the kind of the baked in mod browser
Yeah.
that's in the game. I'm not going into like the Nexus or anything like that. I'm just going through that, seeing what I fancy and putting it in. But the first build that I made, I kind of got a couple of hours into it and then tried to go into the magic menu, and the game crashes every time I try to go to the magic menu, which isn't going to work out.
Oh.
So I ripped like one of the mods out that I thought might be doing it, and that didn't change anything. So I just deleted everything, uninstalled the game, and reinstalled it.
Okay.
And now I've started again without as many seemingly conflicting mods.
Can you tell it's an old game or does it come across well?
It looks nice. Still,
Yeah.
I think. How old is it now? So it's 2011. So yeah, it's like 6 years old, something like that, 6, nearly 7 years old. And yeah, it's not. I remember at the time Skyrim was mind blowing. I was thinking about it. It's one of the few games, and I was going to ask you guys this question actually, because I think Skyrim is one of the few games that actually lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
I got so fucking hyped for that game, and when it came out, typically if I get to that level of hype, then I'm disappointed even if it's an awesome game because I've set the bar too high. Skyrim was one that came along and it was like, yes, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be, and it's just as good as I thought it was going to be. And I played it for ages. Any games come to mind for you guys that did that?
That lived up to the hype.
For me, it's Zelda. I think this newest Zelda, I was like super excited for.
Yeah.
I mean, I went out and bought a console for it, and like I
Same.
was super happy from it from like the jump.
Yeah. I think the difference with Zelda is it caught everybody off guard. Like I don't think anybody knew that Zelda was going to be as good as it is until it actually came out. Because Zelda always looks good, and we kind of had an idea of how Zelda plays in our heads. We were like, yeah, it's a prettier Zelda. And then when the reviews started breaking and people started talking about how that game is actually put together, I guess I didn't have enough time to build up hype for that.
Yeah.
Whereas something like Skyrim, I had a good 18 months of previews and things like that telling me how pretty that game was and how detailed it was. And
I'd say Uncharted 4 was one that lived up to the hype. Because the second I finished Uncharted 3, I was like, I want more. And then it came out and it was a lot more and it was amazing. And I'm sure we'll speak about it a bit later as well.
I got one. How did you guys forget? How did you guys forget that one E3 where they showed the video? They showed the. Let me paint it for you.
Division.
That soldier is. You look up into the sky and you think you see a Reaper, and then that soldier is just up in that little tower with the sniper rifle shooting at every dude. Mass Effect 2, man. Mass Effect 2. So excited for Mass Effect 2. And when they said that you died. What?
Oh yeah, that was a crazy reveal.
What? When you were dead, dude. Oh man, that game.
I think Mass Effect 2 probably exceeded my expectations, I would say.
Mass
It's
Effect
so
2, I
funny
was
because
so
I rewatched the E3 trailer when they show you that Shepard wasn't dead. Like, I rewatched that trailer recently, and it's like one of the most like goosebump inducing trailers I've seen since like Metal Gear Solid 4 had such an awesome trailer. I think, oh man, I'm just talking about like we should just start talking about our favorite trailers.
Yeah.
I think I was probably more hyped for Mass Effect 3 coming off the back of 1 and 2. And then that was something that didn't live up to the hype. Not that the game isn't good. Played through recently, really enjoyed it, but I'll always remember. I replayed through 1 and 2 with my character, a custom looking character. He is my Shep. And I'll always remember being so excited for Mass Effect 3.
Hold on a second. You didn't use FemShep for 3?
No, only my recent playthrough. I used FemShep. just to mix things up. But my canon playthrough is with a guy, and I loaded up Mass Effect 3, and it gets to the character creation where typically you would just say, I want to use my Shepard from the old game.
Yeah.
And there was some kind of issue where it was like, yeah, we can't transfer it. Sorry, you have to play as the default guy or create a new one. And I was like, no, I can't. That's not my Shep. So I kind of hastily created
Hashtag not my Shep.
My Shep. It kind of similarly looked like him. And then I realized within about an hour of playing it, there were too many subtle differences for me to play it. At certain camera angles, it just didn't look like my Shep. So I had to load up Mass Effect 2 and take kind of pictures and stuff of what my Shep looked like from different angles, and then spend hours actually remodeling him until I kept going just right.
I got a game. I guess speaking of trailers that were amazing, and kind of the game was as well. Hitman. Remember that Hitman one with the loud, heavy bass music? No, the most recent one where it's the catwalk. It's like clicking, and it was awesome.
I don't agree. I remember not being excited for Hitman, seeing it being like, whatever. It's
Guys,
another Hitman game. I didn't realize. I started playing the first mission of Hitman recently. It's a really good game. I really wish I would have played it as it came out.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Makes me really sad.
I think the what's it called, the episodic release worked for it, and with all and I think they're still bringing out content, but not the elusive targets, which were awesome. Let's go through a few things in the chat, because we haven't mentioned anything about the Skyrim. Has anyone played? Oh no, Rob, I'll add your question to the questions at the end. I'm in the same boat as Jordan, says Zach. No DLC, you got to find the right mods. Paddy says there are fewer mods on the special edition, but it requires a fresh mesh for the mods. So most people didn't bother upgrading their mods. There's no point buying the special edition on PC, says Paddy. Or at least it was like that on release. Agent Var says, special edition. It's mainly for the consoles. They released on PC for no reason, says Paddy. Yeah. And Paddy also says that Mass Effect 2 was awful. Let's not. There's no...
How do we kick that person out?
No, I gotta say, Paddy, thanks very much for subscribing for a second month in a row. Thank you.
Fucking money.
So I will agree with Paddy that it's terrible. W9 Gamer says, I don't want to sound like a dick, but I think Andre could get a better mic at the Pound Shop. And Sim's
I know.
Pound Shop.
My mic is terrible. I apologize in advance.
Dude, it's not like he's a professional YouTuber or anything that requires good audio. Hey, Knight. Then, Rob, we've got that in the... we're going to be discussing that in the news section. Paddy says, this should be renamed the Mass Effect podcast after the last few weeks. Yeah, the Mass Effect and Last of Us.
Oh, yeah, I'm still playing the Mass Effect 3 right now. I'm still playing through it for the first time. It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
We'll be talking... Oh, yeah, see, that's John. Okay, so, a few questions. If you've got any questions, send us them, and we'll put them in the chat. We'll put them at the end of the thing. I can't read and do stuff at the same time. All right, Baltimore, I got your questions. So, what other games have people been playing? Manny, go on. You say nothing, but I'm sure you've been playing more.
Just Zelda and PUBG. That's literally it.
Been playing more first person?
Oh yeah, there's no other way to play PUBG. At least for me, it's first person all the way, baby.
Have you had any more chicken dinners? Any today?
Oh my god, no, I didn't even play today. I haven't played at all today. Yesterday was pretty bad, but on Friday, my goodness, I think I had the best game. I think we came out with maybe 13 chicken dinners that day.
Okay, I need to do some more duos with you then.
We had so many. I think I had like a few solos, a few doubles, and then the rest squads. We were just freaking killing it the whole day. It was amazing.
I think
and then the day after, I went in there again. I was like, all right, we're gonna do the same thing again today, and fucking, I lied to everybody because I did so bad.
I think maybe some really bad people have started picking that game up, because I managed to get a chicken dinner playing with Reese, and Reese had just got that game. Like, he played 30 minutes of that game, and somehow
8 million people bought it, so I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he got to the last
bad people.
Yeah, he got to the last 10 and then was killed, and then I just killed like 2 people, and that was it. And it was like, yay, chicken dinner, great. That game's so good. That game is awesome. I can't wait. Jumping mechanics. Once they've got climbing mechanics, I say this thing every week. Once I've got climbing mechanics, everything else will just be like a bonus. Because that's all I need to improve on for me. Alrighty then. What about you, Andre? Just Sonic Mania?
What?
Just Sonic Mania?
Are you saying I have Sonic Mania?
Have you just been playing Sonic Mania?
Oh, I mean, I guess I've been playing a lot of Splatoon. Splatoon is still good. I really like the multiplayer.
Splatfest is coming out.
I'm looking forward to that. Team Invisible all the way.
Yeah,
for sure.
Team Invisible. Because your favorite superpower is either invisibility or being able to fly. Jordan, invisible or fly?
Invisible.
Yeah, sneak into places where you shouldn't be.
Exactly.
Manny, invisible or fly?
Invisible.
Yeah.
All right. Can't wait to squat up, guys.
Invisible, and I get to pretend I'm a toilet seat.
Oh, lovely.
Wait, first of all, what are we talking about? I was watching the State of Decay trailer right now.
Oh, I've got to keep your attention.
It's the same
I'm trying
trailer.
to get
as
news.
E3. It's the same exact trailer. You're missing nothing.
I don't. You don't know that.
I'm watching it as well.
Yesterday I was I was bored and I had my Switch with me, so I thought I'm going to download a game. So I downloaded Minecraft because apparently people like Minecraft and lots of people play it. And it was it was a bit of fun. It was all right. It was like Lego. I built myself a little hut. I've just gone through the tutorial, that's all. Built myself
I feel
a
like
little
the
hut.
game is so much easier with the mouse and keyboard than it is with the controller.
Yeah, it was a bit fiddly trying to get like certain blocks on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't mind it at all. It was kind of fun. Have you played it, Manny? Oh, Andre, it's one of those shows.
I played a little bit of it. Just on the PC though. I tried to play it on the Xbox, and like I said, like I feel that game is so much easier with like a mouse and keyboard than just a controller.
Okay, yeah, maybe I won't buy it on the PC, but they're actually I bought it on the Switch, but very soon, like the end of summer, they said they're actually gonna make people re-download it with a totally new engine because there's a new engine coming out for Minecraft.
Oh,
you have to build like all
that's
saves and stuff carry
weird.
over, but I don't know what engine it's on now, but yeah, it's all it's getting replaced.
Unreal.
I don't think it's Unreal.
It's only Unreal.
Frostbite engine.
The cool thing about Minecraft on Switch, I haven't loaded these yet, but you can load up like Super Mario World and Pokemon World and various things like that.
PUBG Minecraft.
Yeah, for the Switch.
World.
Just imagine, Andre, PUBG on the Switch.
Oh my god, that'd be my heaven. I'm really looking forward to that game to come out on Xbox so I can finally play it.
Well, did they say anything about a date? Because you've been watching the...
No, they said they're not going to announce it yet, but sometime late 2017. And I'm like, you're running out of time, so it's probably going to come out on Christmas.
Yeah. Get some Christmas killing in. But yeah, that's it really. There's nothing else. I mean, there's some games coming out. We could mention like games that are coming out that we want to play. Jordan, are you looking forward to the Uncharted one?
Yeah, looks good. Reviewing well.
Yeah, really, really well. What
Not
about
too
you?
long.
Sorry?
It's not too long, so I'll probably finish that in a couple of days, I imagine.
Yeah, it was supposed to be DLC, isn't it? But
it was originally covered
now
this. So it was originally DLC, but now it's like a standalone product.
I'm looking forward to playing that, and it's got multiplayer as well. It's gonna be like a full extra game, and also if you buy it, you can get Jak and Daxter: The Precursor's Legacy, which is just a port from, I think it might even be the Vita version or the PS3 version, because it's not even a gigabyte. It's like 800 and odd megabytes. So you know it's going to be, and it's 3 games as well. So I'm not really expecting much from it. Okay. Baltimore says, Andre, I like the drawbridge poster behind you. Oh, I thought it was like a game or a film.
I took that actually. That was actually me.
Did
I took that when I was in Indonesia. It's
Oh, yeah.
pronounced Indonesia.
For those
For those
listening,
of
there's
you-
a big.
For those of you
lobby
uncultured
poster.
swines.
Did they like when you're in New York in IKEA? Do they have pictures of New York skyline? Because I feel like in every IKEA around the world
they're
are.
fucking everywhere, and it's like the weirdest thing. I can't imagine living in New York and owning New York City fucking photographs around my house. That's such a strange thing.
Just open a window. There you go.
Exactly. I live
Pretend
like
it's a
right across the bay.
Oh,
I can look
nice.
into the city from my roof.
Oh,
I'm
How the
walking
fuck
here.
would- I'm walking here.
Have you
Why
got
would I
a
want
Have
bunch
you got
of
a
pictures of
rooftop
it?
terrace?
I do. It's really nice.
Have you played your
Yeah, it is
Switch up
real
there
nice.
yet?
Yeah. You can set up some chairs and go and just.
God.
Wait, what'd you say?
Have you played your Switch up there yet?
Yes, I've played Switch up there.
Oh my god! If I ever come to New
Is that
York, we
you?
have to go and I'll bring my Switch and we can have a rooftop party.
Yeah, would you be like the commercials?
Yeah,
There's no
although
such thing.
it'd be hilarious if it's just raining and we're just sitting there like. It's just not like the commercial. Man, we're getting a question in the chat. Why are you not wearing a V-neck? You're wearing a very tighty whitey.
Yeah, crew neck.
Because I was sleeping with this.
You're sleeping. When did you get up, Manny?
What time is it?
It's 10
4.
o'clock at night.
I'm still asleep.
All right, let's go into the news.
Joe's nice. Jeez.
Start spreading the news.
Click, 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 play.
It's the news time. It is time for the news. What's been going on in the world of video games? Jordan Reese.
Crackdown 3's been cancelled.
Fuck you, Andre.
Fallout 3.
Crackdown.
Oh, is it
It's a
cancelled?
bit late to cancel Fallout 3. It's not cancelled.
They went back in time and cancelled Fallout 3.
Right, start again. News. Bong.
Bong.
Crackdown 3 delayed to spring
Oh no,
2018.
no more bongs anymore.
Is
Not for
anybody-
4 years, Jordan.
Is anybody
Oh, not if we
surprised?
get our way. British joke there. So Crackdown 3 has been delayed. So the only game coming out this year that anybody cared about on Xbox has been delayed. Thoughts?
Is anybody surprised? To be
I mean,
honest,
it's a little. That's a little surprising. This one caught me off guard.
The trailer looks crap.
Considering it's been delayed already. Like
It's
this
been, delayed
game was
twice.
this game was part of the trailer reels for Xbox One before Xbox One came out. So for it to be
Yeah.
delayed now, yeah, I think that's pretty surprising.
Was that the only person that saw the trailer at E3 and thought this game looks pretty crap? I'm not interested in it.
A lot of people said that, and
Okay.
I think one of the reasons why they're delaying it is they want to like fix up the art or something. I read
Make it
I
look
read that
decent.
somewhere.
It
And I'm
looked
like,
fine
that-
to me. Like I've got such good memories of that first game. I'm totally up for Crackdown 3, and I never looked at that game and thought it looked bad.
So, I mean, apart from Forza, what is the reason to buy an Xbox One X?
PUBG on consoles.
Yeah,
That's it.
PUBG.
Halo.
Get a little advantage.
And a
from frame
nice
rate.
back catalog. I'm like going through my back catalog right now of like old 360 games. It's nice to be able to do the backwards compatibility thing.
But you
That's
get
like the
the-
one thing I'm really happy for.
But what's the
about.
point in buying an Xbox One X? Because you can do that on the One S.
Oh, there's no reason to buy an Xbox One X.
Yeah,
God, I
don't
wish
buy
there
one.
I mean, is there a real reason to buy a PS4 Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
those
lot of
games.
good games that came out for it.
Well, you can play them the same way on the regular on the PlayStation. There's
fan
no
doesn't go
real
crazy.
reason to buy any of these things.
So I'm,
Well,
Unless
I mean,
unless
very good
games
point.
come out, that are specifically for those consoles, there's no real reason to own any of them.
You know what? There's no real reason to have a computer in general ever. In the history.
Yeah, there
there's no
is.
reason
You
to
do work on it.
own anything.
You do work on it.
But like
I
the
guess
thing
I'm,
is,
I
at
guess
least
I
with the
come
PS4, like they give you stuff to play on it that looks good. Like right now, I haven't. Listen, I'm the only one here who just plays on their Xbox. You play on computer mostly. Like I'm the one who's like struggling. Like there's nothing for that system right now, and there's nothing across the horizon. I'm not looking forward to anything. I'm looking forward to more PlayStation 4 games than I can even name Xbox games.
Are you going to get a PS4, Andre?
Probably not.
We'll have a donation. Send to his Venmo. Send him $250 and then get a PS4.
I'm not gonna get the Pro. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna get the regular version. I just want to play these games.
Jordan, you were saying.
I guess
You get an Xbox One X? Have you pre-ordered one?
Well, I guess the angle that I'm coming from is that I don't own an Xbox One, so I definitely agree in terms of if you've got a standard PS4, there's probably not much of a reason to get a Pro.
Mm.
But if you haven't got either a PS4 or you haven't got an Xbox, then it makes sense to go in at that kind of higher bracket. And I'm like this Gamescom conference that's on now. Apparently, they're going to announce the pre-order details on that. So I don't know if they'll give us the date for release of the console, but apparently they're going to tell us kind of when we can pre-order it. And I want to pre-order it. I think it looks like an amazing console, and there's some things on it I want to play, but I'm just really worried about the longevity of that console, and I don't know. Like on one hand, I feel like maybe they're holding everything back now, like Crackdown, just to really push that. But then it's supposed to be coming out this year, so why would you push anything into next year?
The thing
I
is
really don't know what people are going to play on it.
The reason I got the PS4 Pro is like my boss wanted to buy a PS4, and I was like, well, buy my PS4, and I'll just put an extra 100 and something euros in and get the Pro. But there were so many games that I really really liked playing, and games that were coming out that would take advantage of the Pro and make it look better and better. Whereas with the Xbox One X, there are no Xbox One games I'm interested in or ones out that. I mean, they haven't announced any games, I don't think, that are going to get an upgrade from the One X. But there aren't any games on there that make me want to think, okay, yeah, actually, I'd love to play that at 60 frames per second or in super high resolution. There's just I don't see any. There's not the appeal of the games that there are on the PS4.
What about the Fable card game?
Oof. Is that still going?
That's still happening.
Really? I thought Fable went under, or is it a different company?
No, it's like ex-Lionhead developers kind of got together and made a card game about Fable.
I play it on my I play that on my phone. That's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a PC, I don't think there's a reason to own an Xbox.
Paddy says, I think I honestly think that console gaming is sinking. I think there'll always be demand.
I mean, I'm looking at like Uncharted 4 and the new Uncharted.
Boy, it's so good.
What fucking else? Days Gone. I'm not really excited for Days Gone, but like that'd be a game I'd play.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. They're showing stuff about Sea of Thieves. That's gonna be my next Xbox purchase. Sea of Thieves looks great.
Next summer. When's that? Did it get a date?
Wait, what?
Or was it just 2018?
I think it's coming out this year, isn't it? No.
Was it? Remember, Jordan?
What, Sea of Thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not this year.
Fuck. Never mind then.
Okay. Manny?
I just made a new controller.
Oh, you made a controller.
Go look at it.
Those
good.
are cool.
I was looking at them like announcing those controllers.
Yeah,
They look
that
fucking
beauty,
nice.
dude. I want that Gamescom controller so.
Yeah.
There's only 3,000 of them, and I want one so fucking bad.
You're gonna have to buy one for a lot of money.
Yeah,
I know, man.
I love the create your own controller thing on the Xbox One. I'm sure
I think that's like the coolest thing.
somebody made one like a PlayStation controller out of it. I thought it looked really cool.
That's fine.
All right. So next bit of news, Jordan, hit it.
So this is great. I feel like we covered this last week, but it's only been announced yesterday, so we couldn't have. Maybe we were just speculating on rumors. But BioWare have officially announced they will no longer update Mass Effect Andromeda just 5 months after launch. So that includes any single-player DLC. They will look at supporting the multiplayer mode, but in terms of, I would assume,
Even patches.
big performance updates and DLC done. So that's just the final nail in the coffin. And I think
Last week.
fuck you, Ben. It's a bad game.
Hey, it's
last
amazing.
Week we talked.
Best Fallout.
They announced that they weren't making any DLC content for it, but like now they're announcing like, hey, we're not after this next update comes out. Yeah, we're done. We're done supporting it.
Best Mass
Which
Effect.
is
Sorry.
such a fuck you. That is insane.
Like 5 months. There, like some games get patches.
What can you do?
What was the game that got patched the other day that was like ridiculously old? Oh, I can't remember.
Diablo.
Diablo 2, wasn't it? I think Diablo 2 got a massive patch and an update like a few months ago. I'm sure that was Where was it?
It's the right thing to do. They need to. It needs to be buried, and we just all need to move on.
I can't wait to play it.
And it was last summer. Last summer, Diablo 2 had patch 1.14D. They're like, what? Oh, October. There you go.
Good for
Great.
them.
Yeah.
I think we talked about that enough last week. We know where we all feel about that, and it's quite good for me emotionally to know that it's done and dusted. So fuck that game.
But it's a great game. So guys, play it. It's really good. It's a good space game.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good Mass Effect game for those of you who love Mass Effect, but it's a good space game.
Space game is a genre now.
Yeah.
Next bit of news. So in Japan, Nintendo Switch sales are outpacing PS4 2-1.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be in the US if they
motherfuckers.
had some.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm so glad. I want more support on Switch. I want Nintendo to. But you know what sucks? I feel like Nintendo didn't realize how good their system was.
No.
That's what sucks about it.
When it was released, I didn't see any negativity, which is unusual for a console. And when the Switch came out, 99% of what was out was just like, oh, this is gonna be really good. You know, I really want this. This is great. And then when it came out, it's like, oh, well, the games are really good as well. Well, not all of them.
1-2 Switch is amazing.
Yeah.
So much replayability.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of this is probably the cultural difference. If you look at the Japanese market, it's been moving away from traditional consoles for quite a few years now, and moving into the mobile space. So
yeah,
I feel like PS Vita was selling shitloads over there until fairly recently. They love their mobile games, and I personally treat my Switch like a mobile device. So I'm assuming that they're doing the same thing and not actually plugging it into their TV all that much, or doing both, which is what the console's designed for. But I bet they're taking them to work and using them on the trains and stuff like that, which now and again I toy with. Like when I was playing Sonic this week, I really wanted to get through it and see the ending. And I knew I was towards the end, and I thought, shall I just take it on the train to work? And I was like, no, I'm not taking it out of the house. But
gonna get questions.
You totally can.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, they're not big into PC gaming in Japan. It's all like, so I don't know. Has that affected the industry? No PC gaming. They just stick to PS4, don't they?
It's made the gravity of the industry move to the West, which is a good thing, I think.
Hey, I love my Japanese games. Yakuza for the win.
So Japan used to be the kind of center of the video game world, and all the biggest titles were coming from there, and then you'd have Western titles on the fringe, whereas now it's the opposite. We kind of have big Western developers putting out these big Western games, which I think are awesome.
It's maybe when Paddy asked if console gaming was dying, maybe the Japanese market will keep it going. We'll just have more Japanese type games.
Those all come out on the cell phone, and
well, the console market in Japan is dying, so I don't get what you mean. But in the West, it's stronger. 60 million PS4 sold. No, that the market is not dying by a long shot. But yeah, good news for Nintendo in Japan, and hopefully that does shape the releases in terms of, because I want more games that are designed to just be played on the mobile side of it, or just work well with that. I kind of really like a Monster Hunter on it, but that's weird because they've announced like the big new Monster Hunter for PC, and I'm really looking forward to playing it on PC as well. But I just want something really in depth like that I can put like 100 hours into, which I know you guys Zelda, but something else because I played that.
Skyrim.
Yeah, totally. I'm definitely gonna play Skyrim on my Switch.
Overcooked.
It's so funny because I'm probably. Whoa, wait a second.
Wait, rabbits?
Yeah, I'm looking at the.
Please don't say you're gonna play Skyrim on your Switch.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna play Skyrim.
Yeah,
on my Switch.
Why are you doing this?
No, like I don't like sitting on my couch and playing video games. It's such a weird feeling. Like now that I have the Switch, like I like being in my kitchen and just like playing Zelda. I'm gonna wait for the reviews for sure. Like if they're saying like it's a buggy mess, which I think it will be, because
it was on every other platform.
Like when I first got Skyrim, I booted it up, and the game kind of broke on me like while I was in that cart at the beginning.
Okay.
The game was destroyed. The cart wouldn't move, and I waited there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, this game doesn't work. I had to restart it, and the same thing happened. And I was like, you know what? Man, fuck this game. Like, I'm done. And I just stopped playing it.
Jeez.
Like, so I hope this the Switch version is a lot more
Yeah.
polished. I doubt it's gonna be.
There won't be any
because
mods,
it's
will there?
Bethesda. What?
There won't be any.
definitely not be any mods.
There won't be any mods.
Yeah, there won't be any mods.
I'll
All
play
right,
it though.
Bit of news. Next bit of news. You're going to play it on Switch as well.
Yeah, I've only played like 6 hours of that game.
You
So
weird bastard. All right, whatever. So next bit. Okami HD. This is a rumor. This is a rumor,
yeah.
but apparently Okami HD is heading to PS4 and Xbox One in time for Christmas.
is that the one on the Switch?
Nope.
No.
God damn it!
I always see
So,
things like
Okami-
that.
Okami is a lot of people compare it to Zelda. It's kind of a Zelda type game.
Okay, that's the game that didn't that release only on like GameCube or something like that, or
It's PS2.
No, a version of it came out on GameCube later on.
It was
oh, okay.
Towards the end of the PS2 life cycle, just a really pretty stylized Zelda game, really colorful. You play as like a white
Puppy.
tiger type thing.
I thought it was like a wolf,
Was it a wolf?
something like that. I remember you get to play as him in a Marvel versus Capcom.
And you kind of paint the scenery in. Yeah, so that's one of the mechanics. You kind of paint, like if there's a bridge missing, you paint the bridge in and stuff like that. But I had that game and just fell off it. But it's a good one to remaster, I'd say, because it was gorgeous back in the day. So I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy that.
Yeah, there's an image I've just seen of like what they were originally going to make it look like, and then like the actual one. There's like an actual cool fox walking through the undergrowth, and then the next one's some kind of like cartoon fox with an Oreo above his head, in fire. Yeah, cool. I'll give that a go. Any more news?
They just announced the Minecraft Xbox S, Xbox. You guys see what that looks like? It looks crazy. I don't know if Ben, maybe you can pull up an image.
I got
for
the
people in chat to say.
I got my Xbox One S was a Minecraft special.
No.
but
But
this one
this is a Minecraft. This is a Minecraft Xbox One S. It looks crazy.
It looks like a patch of dirt with grass on top. It's great.
That sounds great.
The controller looks really cool. Fuck, man. I don't know if you guys know this, but I think Minecraft is always on like the top 10 games sold every month for the past ever since it's fucking been released. So
Yeah. That
I
and
wonder
Grand
how many
Theft
of these
Auto.
they're gonna sell, huh?
That
bad.
and Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah,
People still
looks
play
really
that.
cute though.
Someone tried to hack into my GTA account. Bastards.
What's the point of that? What do you achieve?
I don't know. They got
They
nothing from it.
use your account to cheat. They use your account to get a bunch of like the in-game money, and then they give it out to other people, and then your account gets banned. And
Yeah, I
but
got it
it's
just.
cool. The damage is done.
It's like it was. Guess what language they changed it to?
Mandarin.
No, it was Russian.
Oh, Russian
Yeah.
hackers.
Yeah, trying to influence the. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
The election is what you were trying to say.
But it didn't make sense, so I'm just like, I'm going to avoid that. Okay, I've got the image. I will bring it up as soon as I locate it.
Ooh. Another thing that was announced in Gamescom is the Record Definitive Edition. Yay!
Oh, everyone loved that. Not the Game of the Year edition.
Not the Game of the Year edition. Just
What's the difference in what's new in this one? Is it just some DLC?
4K.
and it's 4K and stuff, and they have some other gameplay elements that they're adding.
I
but-
remember when that game came out, it was unfinished. Is it definitive edition gonna be unfinished too, or?
No comment. Is Xbox official statement. No comment. But if you already have the game, you get the definitive edition for free.
Oh,
So
that's good.
That's a nice
That's
little
good.
addition. Yeah,
Yeah.
you might as well do that. Fuck.
Still a shit game though.
I haven't played it.
The there's an image now on the screen of the Xbox One S Minecraft edition. Looks dirty. What if you have it on its side? It just looks like brown and green.
Doesn't that look cool?
I don't like the controller.
Yeah, the controller looks weird.
Yeah,
Oh, it's one of those monsters.
yeah.
Creep.
What are they called? Creepers or something like that?
Yes, like that.
Yeah. I've never seen a monster in it yet. I'll play a bit more. Maybe next. Maybe I'll put it on stream. Although I think my chat might be just full of children.
Patty says
Last
the
bit.
Xbox One is such an ugly console. Patty, get the hell out of here. What are you
Oh, the
talking
X-
about?
The
That
Xbox One
version of the Xbox One
Yeah.
console is ugly as shit.
the Xbox One X is a good looking console. That's half the reason why I want it, is because it just looks so fucking good.
Doing like the Big Mac, the PS4 Big Mac.
I like the PS4 as well. That Xbox One, man, some sexy shit. Last bit of news, then someone has added this. It's not really news. I'm guessing this is you, Ben. Uncharted getting great reviews. And it's out on Wednesday. It's out on Tuesday. I've told you this. It's Tuesday.
It's out on Wednesday though.
Ben, it's out on fucking Tuesday, love.
Have a look at this wiki. Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Games don't come out on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then it came out with.
Ben, are you drunk right now?
No, but
Hey,
North America Tuesday. Everywhere else 23rd.
And where do you live?
I live not in North America. So
yeah, you might be right, actually. Looking at it, it does say the 22nd there, doesn't it?
I don't like to say
shit.
ha, but
That's a pain, because I've got Tuesday off work as well.
ah, that's a ball ache.
Manny, I'm coming to your house to play Uncharted, mate.
Yeah, they're showing a trailer right now of
Cuphead.
Cuphead. I don't know how the fuck I feel about that game. I have no idea how I feel
It
about that
sucks
game.
it's stuck on Xbox. If it was on Switch, it'd be like the highest selling Switch game ever made. Because it looks awesome.
It looks fucking gorgeous, but I don't know what it's. It looks like it's gonna be fucking
Mega
just
Man.
hard. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's gonna be. They just added like levels, like platforming levels and stuff like that. Before it was just
Yeah.
boss after boss after boss after boss. So I wonder how long the game's gonna be.
What game are you talking about again? I wasn't listening.
Cuphead.
Cuphead. Oh, the one that's no longer going to be loads of bosses.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I think it's still gonna be loads of bosses, but now you got to do platforming between them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be one of those games
Alright.
that I might watch someone stream.
Oh, boring. You have to
Yeah.
play
Yeah.
that game. It looks fun.
Hey,
like-
Manny, there's another fitty on the Gamescom stream, just to let you know.
I know. I know. I was gonna say something, but I didn't.
She got a couple of cut there.
Yeah, I like her shirt, and I definitely love her pants. Look at that.
Okay, that's too far.
All right, everybody.
I
Moving
love her
on.
pants. Do you guys not like her pants?
Questions?
Next thing. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Why do Americans get a game a day early? Just because they're
Fuckers.
behind.
Because
The queen has to play your games first.
Okay.
You have to let her play them.
Amazing. Right, how then? We've got another bit of news. No, we haven't. That's
No, we
it. That's the end of news.
Yeah.
Also-
Questions, come on.
Wait, I had a look and it said that the Jack and Daxter will be available when it's released. Is that going to be released the same day then as Uncharted Lost Legacy? Do we know? Do you know, John?
No,
If anyone knows, you
None
know.
of this.
You never played? Have you played the original Jack and Daxter?
Not really.
That was the
Jack and
first game when I
Daxter's
was
fun.
desperate to get 100% in. But it had a glitch and I got 99%. That game and Red Dead Redemption, the two games I both wanted to get 100% in, and both times there was like a glitch that only gave me 99. So annoying.
God, poor you. Must have been
Oh.
a very
Yeah.
sad child.
White boy problems.
Yeah.
All right, time for some questions. Jordan, we still haven't got an update to jingle, so can we have something?
Questions. You know you make me wanna ask some questions. Ask some questions. Come on,
Ask.
yeah, questions. Come on,
Ask.
come on now.
Ask.
Come on now.
Ask. Awesome. That was a lot. That was really good. That was in tune, Jordan.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I will say it sounded pretty alright.
Yeah. Sounded better than it looked. Let's go for the first question. Anyone played Fortnite?
No, I really want to though.
I played it. I got bored. So there you go. Yeah, it was really boring. It's a game that's obviously made for free to play, and I'm getting really annoyed with games I'm getting really annoyed with developers who decide to make a game free to play, but then they were like, okay, it's gonna be free to play, but if you want to play the early access, then you've got to buy this $80 founders pack.
No, it's
Yeah.
not 80. You can buy it for 35.
No, there's another game that's come out that's going to be an open world kind of MMO, but action where you go around killing monsters.
Oh, don't trust
Oh,
that. That
Dauntless?
sounds awful.
Yeah, Dauntless, that was the one.
But Dauntless is not going to be free to play.
Yeah, it says it's going to be free to play.
Are you sure? Pretty sure that was Fortnite, not Dauntless.
I'm sure I read that it was going to be free to play. Definitely.
I'm pretty sure it's not. We just do this for like an hour.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Why is
So-
why is Dauntless free to
Love
play?
This girl's fucking style.
Yeah, no, it
on
is.
the Xbox, conference, right?
It is free
For
to play.
those listening and watching, I guess, my brother is watching the Gamescom live stream,
Hmm.
and there's a very attractive woman who has a cool shirt,
Huh.
and I want that
I
shirt.
love her shirt, man. And her pants are fucking dope.
Baltimore
I'll have to look up what Cuphead
says, "You just scared my cat to death, Jordan." Okay. But yeah, no, it is definitely gonna be free to play, which is depressing. Stop this! Stop this! Free to play nonsense, and then yeah, making people buy. You can buy a founders pack where you get some extra weapons and skins, and you'll get a little logo next to your name when you play. And yeah. All right. Well, I've been told that wasn't the first question. We've got emails as well. Do you want a question from the chat or a question from the email?
Chat.
Chat.
Chat,
Okay.
chat,
Next one
chat.
is the chat question from Agent Fart. Was it okay for Joel to save Ellie and sacrifice humanity?
Yes, it was okay. So
Yep, okay.
humanity's already ruined. There's no
Unanimous
point.
consensus there. Paddy says, anyone else hyped for Assassin's Creed or just me? The combat looks generally good fun as they got rid of the paired combat system. Top of the morning to you. Are you looking forward to Assassin? We mentioned it before we went live. Are we excited about that?
Yeah,
you know, it's
pretty excited
it's-
about it.
I'm excited, but like the thing is, they did take a year off, but I feel like the game that came out before Black Flag, or yeah, Revelations, and then Black Flag, there was way more of a difference in like the game. This kind of doesn't look like it's a huge departure. Like Black Flag was like introduced so many new systems, and it was like cool. Black Flag is my favorite Assassin's Creed. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm gonna play it for sure.
Yeah. I play all of them. Well, I play all
Yeah.
now. Now I've got a decent console.
Yeah, like I always like I'm always one behind. So once the new one comes out, like I haven't played. I've only touched Syndicate, but I'm not gonna beat it until this new one comes out. That's how I play my Assassin's Creed games.
Syndicate's a decent game so far. What I played, I might go back to it actually because they released a PS4 Pro patch, so I'd quite like to see what that looks like. Set in London as well.
Set in London.
Bloody
This
hell.
one's set in Egypt, and the combat looks good. Like it looks way different. I'm so used to Assassin's Creed combat where it's just like you stand there, and it's kind of like it turns into like a battle arena where you just deflect people's hits and then kill them.
Isn't this
It
where
was very
you?
repetitive. This one looks different. This one looks good.
Yeah, in this new one, can't you bend arrows or something in this new one?
I don't know about that.
Or control arrows? Was that?
Oh yeah, you
Jordan?
can. Yeah, you
And they-
can. You can shoot an arrow and kind of control it with your mind. You know,
Yeah.
just like the Egyptians used to do.
And the Game of Thrones inspired send the raven up into the sky and like look from it, use it as a lookout. All right, should we move to Jordan? Would you
you
like?
guys weren't alive back then, so you guys don't know.
Oh look, Project Scorpio
That's true.
edition. They just announced.
Yeah, that's the founders.
That looks really cool.
Are you gonna buy it?
I am not gonna buy it unless I can sell my Xbox One right now.
Jordan, would
That's
you like?
why we're having this Twitch stream. Anyone would like to buy my Xbox One for dirt cheap?
Email or chat, Jordan?
I have a filthy email.
I can't hear you.
Email.
Filthy email, please.
A
Ben.
filthy email. Okay, this is a filthy email from Edmund. Oh, Edmund is quite a long email. Shall we hear?
Yep.
Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Oh, it's a political one. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus by Sweden's Machine Games has been published by Bethesda Softworks, a company that is about an hour away from Charlottesville, Virginia, where the alt-right protests turned deadly last week. The game presumes an alternate reality where the Nazis won World War II and have taken over the United States. The premise of the game basically revolves around American troops killing Nazis who established alliances with the Ku Klux Klan in the 1960s. It is set to release on October 27th. Okay, not too far. 2 months. The game was never designed to reflect on current events. What do you think about the developers releasing the game right now? Do you think that putting the game on PC would just create a platform for neo-Nazis to express their views? Do you think current events will cause people to raise their expectations for the quality of the game? I'm interested in what you think. Let's go to Andre first.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
No.
I didn't realize how similar. Put your dog down. Somebody put that dog down. But yeah, I mean, no, fuck that. Release the game. You're killing Nazis. I don't care. That's fun.
Yeah, if anything, it makes me want to kill more Nazis.
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly. It makes me want to,
It makes me want to shout.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can see what people. I don't think it's gonna be like a political thing. Like the game coming out, people aren't gonna be. What do you say? Like it's gonna neo-Nazis are gonna like the game? You said.
like if it said it doesn't come out on, if it came out on PC, I'm guessing maybe with mods or something. People saying like, "Hey, now you can be Nazis."
Yeah.
But
That
would create a
won't
platform
happen.
for neo-Nazis to express their views. I think there's
Nazis aren't good with computers. That's like
I don't know.
one thing about them.
They know how to manage subreddits. That's about it. What
But
about
yeah, no,
no.
I'm ready for that game.
Jordan? Dare I ask?
Is it a good game?
If it's anything like the first one, it should be.
What was the first one?
The Wolfenstein: The New Order.
Oh
Was it-
shit! This is we're talking
was
about
it the old
Wolfenstein.
order? Yeah.
I thought we were talking about some like weird indie game. Okay, cool. So I know about Wolfenstein. Is the question, do I think it should be released, or do I think it'll be impacted by current events? I guess. is the
Yeah.
question.
Will people be like? Will it get extra interest with new? I mean, I didn't know
I
they
think
were
more-
near Charlottesville.
I don't think it's going to get any extra interest. I think it just runs the danger of getting flagged up by the professionally outraged on Twitter. I think that's the only risk that it runs.
Yeah, you wouldn't think the opposite. Oh, it would be like the
No,
ones on the right,
no.
the professionally outraged. I was like, oh
No,
god,
because I
killing
don't
Nazis.
think the people on the right, the majority of them necessarily associate themselves with Nazis. That's just some comic book labeling that's happening on Twitter right now.
Did you see when they first announced it that there were people on I think it was YouTube or somewhere or maybe Twitter that were saying that it's a left wing thing because they're killing Nazis, and apparently killing Nazis is political now.
God, I hate this. I hate this world.
What are we talking about?
So
right now,
depressing.
guys?
What about Nazis? So
I'm sure
Sin
those
says
those people are very few and far between. I don't think there's many people that would look at a game like that and it probably is a left wing thing because it's video game media and it's pretty much exclusively left wing. But I don't think there's many people on the right that are going to find an issue with it, and if there are, it's going to be the very fringes of the fringe. I would assume.
So people, Paddy says people are thinking into this way too much. Yeah, I don't think it's. But Sin was like, so Charlottesville was just viral marketing. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Jesus.
Perfect.
And Zach says Nazis get pissed off at Wolfenstein. It won't bolster anything. They're authoritarian and want to control it. They say it's anti-white already. Oh, great. All right. Well, let's. Oh, we've got another. Would you like another one from the emails, or I think we've got one more email one. Or
emails are good. Yeah, let's see emails. Those are good.
This is from. This is also from Edmund.
Okay.
Should the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, consider bringing competitive gaming into the 2024 Olympics? I like that question.
I thought we did this last week.
I think so too. I think they should because nobody gives a fuck about the Olympics anymore, and I will if they add gaming to it.
Yeah, I think I said this last week, but last week. But if they had a professional, I don't know which one to watch, and like they have certain tournaments for these type of games and tournaments for these type of games. If they had like a big one that incorporated all types of games that people are interested in watching, and just had like a massive, 3-week or 4-week extravaganza every 2 or 4 years, then I'd watch that.
Isn't the question. The question is, should it be introduced to the Olympics? So I agree that it would be great to have a big consolidated event, but should it be introduced to the Olympics? And the answer is no, because it isn't a sport. And as much as the Olympics might need
Esport.
The E in front of it.
aka
takes it
not a
away.
sport. And as much
What
as
do
the
you know?
Olympics,
What sports do you play?
rugby.
Oh my, you would play fucking rugby.
Hand egg.
So
Jesus Christ.
In the
Smash
chat,
Brothers.
we've got Paddy saying no. Rob says
Smash
no.
Brothers.
Agent Fart says no. Zach has a great idea. The Olympics. Olympics sounds. Yeah, you've got it, Zach. That's it. Trademark it right now. Yeah,
so
Rob.
fuck outta here.
create something separate, but these esports are something which is still growing and is about the future. The Olympics is something which is about the past. I don't think it needs it. Esports should do its own thing. It'll do far better if it tries to do its own thing. It's like the people who watch the Olympics won't understand what's going on with this stuff. We probably wouldn't understand what's going on with this stuff. It needs to be in its own niche and grow organically, not just shoehorn it into the Olympics. It's a stupid idea.
Agent Fast says make it part of the X Games. Do they still do X Games? I was going to say something inappropriate. I will do. Maybe they put it in the Special Olympics. Looking at some of the people that play video
Oh
games.
God.
Zach says, and us cool people have something to watch. Yeah, that'd be cool. Just make it its own huge event. All right. So next question. We don't have any more from the email, so let's go into chat questions. Paddy says, anyone else amazed at how well Rainbow Six Siege is doing? Yeah,
it's a
still
good
doing
game. That's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
not. Rainbow
No.
Six Siege reminded me of a realistic Counter-Strike, and Counter-Strike is
Yeah.
probably one of the most successful games out there. So I'm not.
Yeah.
It's good. I like games that are like multiplayer games that use a bit of logic. That's one thing I like about PlayerUnknown's. Like you can play it how you want, but you got to use your wits and you got to think about it. It's not just reaction times and turning around and oh god, there's a guy there. Well, it is a bit like that, but you kind of.
No, Siege is so fun. I
Use your
really
brain.
enjoy Siege.
I need to play
Every
it.
time it's free on Xbox, I play it for like a couple of hours.
You're like the scummiest gamer, scummy gamer. You only play free games. And did you try the Game Pass
No, I'm waiting for
to be on discount, to be on sale?
yeah. No, because you get like a free week. I'm waiting for me to have like a week off where I don't have to do shit
Yeah.
and then play it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to play a bit more Siege because I got it on the PS4 as like the deluxe version, so it's all unlocked. So I don't need to fanny around and unlock stuff. Because that's the thing is, if you don't get the deluxe version or the season pass, then you've got to manually unlock it. And then now they've kind of stopped the season pass, so you can only just go through and spend ages unlocking it. Yeah, no, Siege, good game. Season 2's out now, I think. Hopefully, it's still like a really popular game on Twitch. People like to watch it. I think they like to watch any competitive games, really. Baltimore says, "Who wants to go to Somalia?"
Nope.
No,
I'm
is that-
alright.
Yeah,
I mean,
Pass, a hard
what's going on over there?
drought is it?
You should go check it out.
Yeah. Question: thoughts on Dauntless? It looked really good.
I didn't play too much of it. I saw a little bit. It's just really early
Mm.
for me to make a decision on it.
Is it?
Looks okay.
Is it kind of a Monster Hunter type game?
Yep.
I just saw loads of people attacking a monster, and then its tail fell off, and then they were attacking it for about 10 minutes, and they still didn't kill it, so I just turned off. But yeah, I want to play that game, but I do not want to be paying more like $40, whatever it is, to get a Founders Pack when it's going to go free to play. I think that's what people are going to be like with Fortnite as well.
Scummy gamer.
Scummy gamer. And final question: McGregor or Mayweather?
CM Punk.
CM Punk. Definitely CM Punk.
I think Kane's going to come down and rip the cage door off and choke slam them both.
I want McGregor to win.
You want him?
Yeah.
It's just an awful
I want
person.
McGregor
though.
to win.
I want McGregor to win.
He's a horrible
Oh,
person.
Who, McGregor?
Yeah. No, not McGregor. No, who's the other one? Mayweather. Yeah, no, I want Mayweather. I want.
Oh, that's racing. Why are you saying that?
Which one's McGregor's the Irish one? Yeah. I want him
Yeah.
to win.
Yeah.
He's cocky,
Why?
but
'Cause he's
Mayweather's.
white.
He's white.
No, Jordan. Are you projecting again?
You guys-
Mayweather is no, I don't like
You
his
know what?
attitude to money.
Now
He
that I
wants
think
money.
about it, this website isn't very diverse.
No, we need some
We're all a bunch of
females.
white people.
His podcast isn't very diverse.
No, wait, I've got Kat. Come and say hi. No,
What?
she won't. I had a stream the other day with Kat and Dave. We had a bit of quiplash, very drunken, very fun. But yeah, let's get some.
Cat.
Not a
Cat?
cat.
Like
Wait, what are you talking about, dude?
It's a name. Anyway.
Gotcha.
All right then. So shall we put this thing down?
Hey, what about my question? What was my question?
What was your question?
Remember I sent it on the cell phone?
Oh, you guys want to play a cool game? Surviving Mars. Does it
No,
involve...
that's not my question. That's not my question. The one on WhatsApp.
Oh, you sent it WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
said you
yeah,
were
I remember. Manny asks, do you think if I wipe my ass with Clorox wipes, I can bleach my asshole at the same time?
This is a serious question, guys.
I think you have to leave it on there for a while.
Serious question, guys.
God damn it.
It's a
And on
serious
that
question.
note, we put
Oh,
down
wait.
this podcast.
Breaking news. Oh, Pot Dave's a girl. Great. So I think you'll have to come on the podcast sometime. Because we need some girls. We've Paddy. Breaking news. Xbox One X pre-orders are live.
Yay.
What?
Yay.
Time to go to bestbuy.com.
I bet everyone at Microsoft's like, are you sure this is working? We're not. Nothing's happening. We haven't got any orders.
I just pre-ordered.
Yeah, Rob says
did
try
you?
it and let us know next week.
Why didn't you freaking tell me, dude?
Are they sold out? I doubt they're
I
gonna
wanted to
sell
get
out.
mine.
All right. Well, thanks very much to Sin for. Sin, I will send you your mug very soon. Thanks very much for joining us on Patreon. We're on patreon.com/clickclickplay if you enjoy this and you want to send a bit of love our way.
What was the conclusion on my question?
Try it
Is
and
it a
tell
yes
us.
or is it a no?
Try it and tell us next week.
I'm not gonna try it, dude. I gotta.
Sitting on a
Get it.
rubber ring.
It works. It works wonders. Do it.
Just drink the bleach, says Ancient Fart.
Wait, it works. It works well. You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Sin, out
Chad,
of
we need
context,
to
just
know,
says he's going to
Chad.
get mugged. Not sure what that's about. All right.
They just said.
Well, we've had a short podcast today. Next week, fingers crossed, everything will be all sorted for a Twitch special. But yeah, that should work. So I'm going to try. Things with the Twitch special podcast, we might be recording them live during the week and then putting it out as a vodcast at this time, at 9 o'clock European time. So it'll still be there. I'll still be in the chat chatting away, but it might not be live when it's a Twitch special. Alrighty ho then. So it's, if you want to find me on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/BiggusBennus, or I am on Twitter at BiggusBennus1. Andre, where can we find you?
You can find me on everything at I'ma Make Movies. I promise I'll get a new microphone soon.
Hey!
Yay.
Donate to his Venmo to get a decent microphone.
Yeah. At Jose Pizarro for Venmo.
Jordan Reese, how can we find you? Where can we find you? Do we want to find you?
You probably don't want to find me, but if you pop over to Twitter, I tweet about video games and the decay of the modern left.
Right. Whereas Zach and I do the opposite. Manny, where can we find you?
If you guys want to check out my streams, twitch.tv/MannyGPT. That's where you can find me streaming all different kinds of things.
Hey, I gave you a little shout out there in the chat. Okay, and so thanks very much for watching, and we will catch you again. Probably us in 2 weeks, because next week will be a Twitch streamer special. Ooh, exciting! So, wait a minute. Where's the outro? Get ready. Are you ready for a bit of waving?
Yay.
Wait,
My favorite part.
This is my favorite part as well, especially because I've changed the screen transition. Yay! Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 It was great to see all of you again.
Yeah.
Play Life is Strange. Life is Strange is great.
Don't play fucking Life is Strange.
Don't
Whatever.
listen to these people. They don't know what they're talking about. Life is Strange is Game of the Year. Click, click, play. 2000
White.
and forever.
Agent Fart says you can. Yeah, there weren't any black people in Life is Strange, were there? I'm disappointed by the lack of diversity.
There was a teacher. She was black.
Yeah, teacher, yeah.
Oh, I don't
Wow, he
remember
was
her.
the principal, actually.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
No, there was two. There was the science teacher, and then
Oh, okay then. So there were.
No, see? That's
There weren't any
like the most
Chinese
diverse-
people. Were there any Chinese people? Asian, sorry.
Yeah, just group them up. Right now.
Not
Okay.
around here.
Woo! All right, that is the end. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Mother 3. Download it on your phones. It's free.
Mother 3.
Pirate
Get the
stuff.
start out.